Yeah, hello. Welcome to Uncertainty Principle, which is a lovely little fuck ass of a script. It's going to be very interesting. We have a lovely group of 12 experiments to help us out. And yeah, we're gonna see how this goes. Let me just change that. So yeah, hello everyone. I know I already answered a bunch of questions about how Quantum Clocktower works, but let me go over all of it for you, just to make sure that everybody understands and is on the same page. Just to make sure, you can pull out the script and see all the bootlegger rules at the top of the script. Law 1. All players always exist in a superposition of all characters and states in which they could possibly be. Simple. Easy, right? So what this means, and we kind of said this before, but at the start of the game, the only setup we're going to do is decide whether it's going to be an atheist game or not. And then we're going to pass out tokens. You will receive either a blue or a red token, which determines what team you are on. Everything else is determined by you. You exist in a superposition of all characters that you could be. And then the choices that you make at night are going to narrow that down. So, Law 2, players tell the storyteller their choices and information each night. So, at the start of each night, we are going to send a card to everyone that says, make a choice. When we do that, we want you to give us your top 3, ranked 1, 2, 3, of what you want to happen to you that night. So, for example, you say, I learn a 2, or I choose Carlos, or I don't wake up. Whatever you want to happen, you tell us. That includes any information that you would learn. So this is particularly relevant if you are evil. If you want to learn of a damsel's existence, then you have to tell us that. If you want to pre-prompt with a barber swap, you have to tell us that, etc. This also works during the day. So if you want to make a puzzle master guess, you got to come to us and tell us what happens.
And we will let you know if it can happen.
Yeah. So once everyone has made their choices, we're going to keep track of everyone's choices in our handy dandy little spreadsheet. And once everyone has made their choices, we are going to decide what is legal. If mutually exclusive events would occur simultaneously, what occurs at random? Basically, if multiple people try to make the same choice and there's just not enough characters on the script for that all to happen, then I'm going to roll a die to determine whose choice randomly gets to go, and then the other people are going to go to their second choice or be prompted to repick. So, yeah. Any questions so far? Beautiful. Yes, Aura.
So until prompt otherwise, we always decide 3 things?
Yes. For the first night or 2, we want you to give us your top 3. Generally speaking, you're going to have a character that you're going for, so if you want to go specifically towards that, then keep requesting things that align with that character's waking pattern, and you'll probably get it eventually, or at least you'll get something consistent. Which leads me to Law 3. Players receive specific prompts if and only their superposition has collapsed to only contain states where they receive that specific prompt. So basically, if the game state is such that you can only be a sober and healthy empath who can only learn 1 number, we will just give you that number. You don't have to ask anymore. And if that happens, you basically know that you have collapsed. Or at least you've collapsed into something that learns a number and must learn a specific number. Players appear to die if and only the superposition is collapsed. So, again, at the start and end of every day, I will announce the following players have collapsed to, etc. If there are worlds in which a player could have survived execution or could have survived at night, they will not appear to have died. if and only if the game collapses to a state where they have to be dead, will they appear to die. But we will not tell you what night they actually died. So you're going to have to figure that out. But don't worry, it will all work out in retrospect. Law 5. Players can nominate and vote without consuming their vote token, if and only if they appear to be alive. That just kind of fixes the problem. If somebody happens to retroactively have been dead for a few days, we're not going to go back and do vote math to make sure that nominations were legal. You just, yeah, that just works. Law 6. The game proceeds in strict night order, but if a player's choice is impossible, they make a new choice for the entire night. So that is, again, we're going to ask you for multiple choices in ranked order. And yeah, that is the first thing that's going to happen in the night. Once we've locked in everyone's choices, we will process all of them in appropriate night order. Law 7, starting alignment will be rolled randomly. So exactly, you will receive either a red or a blue token. If you are on the evil team, you get demon and minion information. You need to tell us what that is. So basically, you tell us who you learn as the demon and who you learn as minions. If you're the demon, whatever bluffs you get, whatever. So yeah, we'll prompt you, make a choice. You'll tell us who do you learn as minion and demon, and then we'll tell you who the demon and minions are, and then we'll go from there. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Excellent. Law 8. All game rules are always followed, and the setup is always valid. Like I said, when we get to the end of this game, we should be able to tell a completely normal Grim reveal, a completely normal story. It might seem weird and confusing how someone could be dead in retrospect and they collapse into dead days later and they didn't know it. Don't worry, it'll make sense. Law 9, the game continues if possible, ending if and only if. So basically, if there are cases in which the game might end or the game might continue, the game will always continue. So that is relevant for the Pucka and the Leech. If the Pucka and the Leech hasn't collapsed yet, then the game will collapse to a state where it continues and the demon survives. Or for a damsel guess, or anything else like that. If there's a question, then the game will continue. You have to collapse to such a point where the game must end if you want to end it. Which leads us to Law 10. When the game ends, good wins ties within a possible game state. That's just normal Clocktower rules. But evil wins ties between possible game states. So essentially, if the evil team is still in superposition at Final 3, they win. So the good team needs to try to force the evil team to collapse by the time they get to the end of the game. Are there any questions about how all of this is going to work? I would say speak now for every holy piece, but of course you can ask questions at any time about how any of this is going to function. Not seeing any hands.
Excellent.
Let's do it.
I'm
excited.
Ooh.
Yeah. The only setup that we actually have to make is deciding whether it's going to be an atheist game. So, Elbar, why don't we go and talk about that?
Yeah.
All right. So, I'm tempted, but we do have one or two players in here who are at least one player in here who is on the newer side of Clocktower and has not had any experience with atheist at all yet, I don't think. So I don't think I want to do that to them.
That is valid. Up to you, though.
Oh, I want to. But yeah, I think we'll maybe see how this goes as a normal quote-unquote game.
Alrighty.
We can, of course, make a different decision for game 2 if we get there.
If we get there. So that would be what,
We need, yes, 9 atheist tokens and 3 Baron. Will it let me? It won't let me put in multiple barons? Okay, whatever.
That's interesting.
They might have changed that with how the atheist works, because you're not
Yeah.
supposed to put evil tokens in the bag.
Yeah.
That's fine.
It's fine. We can just send out 3. And we'll just remind people, it's the color of the token you get right now that matters, not what's on it. If you get the atheist token, it's not guaranteed to be an atheist game. If you get an evil token, you're not guaranteed to be that character.
Yep. All right. Cool. Let's get this started. All right, gamers. We are ready to begin. To be clear, you are about to receive either an atheist token or a minion token. This, again, does not determine anything about what your character actually is. It just determines what team you're on for this game.
Not necessarily mean that it is an atheist game. We are just using the atheist token to stand in for good player tokens.
That is right. Because apparently it won't let us put in duplicate evil tokens with an atheist in the bag anymore. That's
if we're even trying to put evil tokens in the bag.
I mean, I can tell you that I tried.
Yeah, we tried. But there may or may not be.
That's what we did last time. Last time we had multiple barons in the bag, and we can't do that anymore. So, yeah.
Stinky.
Tokens be upon ye. Good night, friends, and good luck. I hope you brought your quantum mechanics textbooks with you, because you're going to need them.
I
got it
none.
memorized.
You have it memorized.
Got it memorized?
Got it.
All right.
What a team. All right, I'll go ahead and get started.
Kato, Phoenix, Losi. Wasn't Phoenix evil the last time we did this too?
I don't think so.
I don't remember. I think that at least one of these was evil the last time we did this.
Kato was not. I definitely remember that.
All right. Well, we are going
the host
to...
for part of the game.
We are going to prompt everyone make a choice. There's no reason not to just do this right away, yeah?
Yeah.
Can we process
well,
the evil
no. Yeah, we have to tell the evil team who's on their team.
Yes, that's true. That's true. Let me do this. Minions. Boop. Boop. And boop.
And
we do that.
Yeah,
and then everyone...
this is your evil team, but yeah. Rug.
They'll get the idea.
Hopefully.
Let me just mark. Boom. Can I select everyone and it won't? Yeah, okay. Make a choice. Boom. All right. Mark the evil
Okay,
pairs.
Losi wants to be a damsel. That's good.
Okay. We need the team first.
Sure.
Send that for clarity. All right, you're taking notes already. Here, let me pull up the spreadsheet on stream. There we are. Actually, I'll pull that up when we have all the choices and we start putting things down.
Yeah, I'm just trying to take notes. Wake.
No.
I mean, that's one choice from Kato.
That is no. Kato does not have it correct.
I mean, she kind of did.
No, I think Kato.
Phoenix is calling me. What's up?
Help me out. So you gave me 3 names.
Here, hold on. We're just gonna do this.
Yeah, multiple people are having issues understanding assignment.
Hi, evil team. All of you received red tokens. You now have to tell us everything that you learn, which includes who you learn are the minions and the demons. We'll figure out what happens after that is sorted.
Got it.
And then we will tell us who you learn for minion and demon info, and then we will confirm to you who is the demon and who are the minions. And then from there, you tell us what happens.
You got it.
Okay, so like this.
Yeah, like that.
All right,
Yeah,
cool.
like that.
Okay, goodbye.
Bye.
Am I good?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Too many people want to learn numbers already.
Yeah, we'll have to roll. Okay, so Kato wants Losi to be the demon. Losi wants Kato to be the demon. Unless Phoenix volunteers to be the demon, we are going to have to roll for who the demon is. Biscuit got it. Biscuit got there in the end.
I had to prompt them.
Okay, Phoenix wants to be the demon. Kato wants Losi to be the demon. Losi wants Kato to be the demon, and Phoenix wants to be the demon.
Carlos is calling me. What's up?
I saw a question. Can I choose to do nothing?
Oh yeah, you can just say you don't like as one of the options.
Okay, sure. Okay.
Give us your top 3 choices in order.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Oh, they're doing Jeopardy again.
Or something.
So a part of me thinks we should just let Phoenix be the demon because he's volunteering to be the demon, but
He's
rules,
also volunteering specific roles.
Yeah, we'll tell him that that's not how it works. But I do think that by the rules we roll off because these are all mutually exclusive.
Yeah, they are all mutually exclusive.
Okay, so give me
roll d6.
Yeah, give me a d6. It's in my pouch. All right, Kato is 1 to 2. Phoenix is 3 to 4. Losi is 5 to 6. 3. Phoenix gets to be the demon. All right. Demon. Minions. And I'm going to do Losi, Kato, and Phoenix. Boom. Now, make a choice. I'll tell Phoenix. Including bluffs. Okay, Losi says damsel. Seems like Losi doesn't want to choose a player. So I think we're gonna set Losi's Baron tentatively for now. Okay, Phoenix's bluffs are Empath, Monk, and Tea-Lady. No more Tea-Lady!
Oh, Empath is fascinating.
Yeah. And he wants to choose Spire.
You have Vortox. I'm just gonna leave the Vortox token there.
Pucka or Leech. put him down. I mean, I know he's going for Bucka, so we'll put that.
Yeah. But if he gets executed day 1, well, he's the leech.
Yep.
Unless a minion picks him.
I think that has happened every time. They've always chosen on night 1.
All right, Losi wants her to be a damsel.
Yes, I've not received a choice from Kato yet. But I think, well, we need to know if Kato's making a choice.
All right, Carlos isn't giving us a third option. Whatever, we'll prompt him if we need it. All right, Kato also wants to be a damsel, and no wake.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna grab Kato for a second.
Fine.
Wah! Just to make sure you understand, each of the choices...
It was coined in the 1890s to describe the sensational tactics used by New York City newspapers, The World, and The Journal. Biscuit?
What is yellow journalism?
That's correct.
We had that yesterday.
We still need your choice for what happens to you for your ability.
So I do damsel, and I do not wake to my own ability.
Yes, I get that that's what you want. Just making sure
Okay.
that you understand how this is working.
Okay. I'm kind of scazzled. That's not a word right now, but sure.
That's okay. Damsel and you don't wake. Got it.
Got it.
Good night.
Good night.
Okay, so both of the minions
Yeah.
don't want to wake up. So we have a Baron and a Mastermind. I don't think... I don't know that we'll be able to collapse which is which. We'll need like a Gossip or an Undertaker or something for that to happen.
Yeah, well, this is actually very fascinating.
Yeah, so Baron is forced.
And if Phoenix ever gets executed, Phoenix must be the leech.
Yes. Well, not necessarily, no, because the Mastermind, like...
Oh, fuck, you're right. It could be a Mastermind day.
It could be a Mastermind day.
But if
Now-
Phoenix doesn't choose to not wake, he must be leech.
Yes, exactly. So Phoenix can force it to be a Mastermind day if he gets executed by saying, I don't wake on the following night. So we can just confirm to the minions and the demons that they get all that. Because there's nothing that's going to stop them from doing that. So I'm going to tell...
Farron doesn't wake. Receives I'm going to clarify to Farron. I'm calling Farron in to clarify.
Sure.
All right, well. Oh, they're doing... I'll hop out and call in.
A lot of people.
think it was
got it. I
Kato.
think Furrow or Kato, I'm not sure.
Kato was first.
I'll go with
What
Cat.
is the kangaroo?
Nope. Furrow?
What is the goat?
That's correct.
I recommend so.
Hi.
Alright, so clarification. You just tell us what happens, you don't tell us why. So, like, don't wake up, you could be anything, not necessarily Puzzle Master. I will take those first two options as your choices, but just for clarification, it doesn't necessarily mean it's a Clockmaker one. It could be an Empath or a Math.
Sounds good. Thanks.
Alright, yep.
Bye.
You can go now.
And the two non-awakened minions doesn't feel bad. That just means that we have 4 outsiders in this game and also Mastermind. So it's gonna be interesting.
It's going to be a very interesting game, that is true. Okay, I think we have notes for everybody here, so we can try to...
Yeah, okay. So... Ares wants to learn a 2. Biscuit learns Lycanthrope. Veron wants to not wake.
We have 1, 2, 3, 4 people that want to learn a number as their top preference.
Does Veron understand, like, his...
Yeah,
choices
yeah, that's why I
wake?
clarified. Yeah.
Okay, alright. So 0, Gambler... basically, anyone that wants to not wake is okay to not wake, pretty much.
Yeah, we have plenty of people that want to wake. We only have a Clockmaker and a Math that can learn a number tonight, though, and we have 4 people that want to learn a number, so we're going to have to figure that out.
Yeah, so we have a Damsel, a Puzzle Master, and a Barber in this game for sure. We need, at minimum, 3 people who don't wake, and we probably need more.
gonna put a Puka Poison token on Spire because Spire is poison no matter what from Phoenix.
Yep. Okay. So
which the real clock number is 3, but Spire can get a 2. The real math number I think is going to be 1 or 2 because we have to have a puzzle master.
Yeah. So we right off the bat so the only characters that can learn a number on night 1 are Clockmaker, Empath, and Mathematician, right? And
right.
Empath
we can't
is a
have
bluff.
a math. Yeah.
Empath is a bluff, so we have to have a Clocker and a Mathematician, Clockmaker and a Mathematician, probably with the choices that we've got. Let's right now roll off between Biscuit and Pyro because they are the only two who want to be Pixie.
Is that as their first pick? Yeah.
Right. So yeah, we're gonna so because it's their first pick, we're gonna prioritize those. So Biscuit is odds, Pyro is evens.
Actually, hold on.
Holding on.
Carlos's pick just doesn't make isn't a valid pick for night 1 for a player.
So Carlos is choosing to not wake.
Yeah. Or do we want to clarify with him that like no good player would learn or pick a player?
We're gonna have to end up telling people to not wake anyways. I'm just taking Carlos's pick as no wake.
All right, I'll just remove the invalid option there.
Yeah. Biscuit is odds, Pyro is evens. Odd number 1. So Biscuit is the Pixie who learns Lycanthrope. And that might be Puzzle Drunk. Or just drunk. We can't confirm that currently. But we can safely change Biscuit's token to Pixie. And say on the spreadsheet, yes.
I'm already doing this.
Excellent. Perfect and
Aaron
good.
Wants to know wake.
So Pyro then goes down to his second choice, which is I learn a 1. And
another number.
Yeah, another number. So I think now that we've processed that, order of choices. So how many people want to learn a number now? Aura, Spire, Ares, Assi, and Pyro all want to learn a number now. So we're going to...
You can only have 2 of them learn a number.
Yeah, so I'm going to roll to decide the first person who is going to learn a number. And that is... So Ares is 1, Assi is 2, Pyro is 3, Aura is 4, Spire is 5. If I get a 6, I'll reroll. That is a 4, so Pyro gets to learn a 1.
Pyro... probably going to end up being the math.
Probably, and let's find out who our other number learner is. 4. Reroll. 3. Assi gets to learn a 0. So that means that Assi would have to be the
drunk math. The drunk or puzzle drunk math.
Well, not necessarily, because if Spire doesn't wake, then Spire might... Yeah, might not trigger the math. We could have a sober and healthy math 0 right now.
But Assi has to have the math token.
Pretty much, yeah, because Empath is a bluff.
Collapsed!
Yay!
Well, it could still be the drunk, but
I'm thinking if we I don't think that at this current moment we can evaluate all of the specific numbers and decide which one is possible. I think we have to I think all of the numbers are theoretically possible.
But Pyro is a clock who has to be drunk or poison. It has to be some sort of drunk, right?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, Pyro Pyro would have to be a clockmaker who learns a 1, which means that Aussie, as the mathematician learning a 0, would have to also be drunk. So there has, like, both of them are the drunk and the puzzle drunk.
Amazing.
This is, ooh, this is collapsing very quickly. I think this works.
Pyro must be clocked.
So, okay.
That means Biscuit cannot be drunk. So somebody must eventually become the lycanthrope.
Yeah. So I think because of that, we need 4 non-wakers. Because 3 of them have to be outsiders, and 1 of them has to be a lycanthrope.
At the very least, yes.
Yeah. I'm trying to think if we would process the individual numbers to see if they're legal, but yeah, like a drunk or poisoned number is legal.
And a clockmaker, we know cannot. We know what the real clock number is.
Yeah, a clock can't learn.
If Pyro is learning a number, then
yeah. So Carlos doesn't wake, Spire won't wake, Furrow doesn't wake, and Farron doesn't wake. That is our minimum satisfied. And then it's just Ares and Aura who both want to learn numbers, and we're going to have to tell them to repick.
Yeah, we have people that want to.
Yeah, so I think with all of that considered, I think that we can lock in Biscuit's information. We can lock in Aussie and Pyro's information. We can lock in the non-wakers, and then we just need to tell Ares in order to repick. I'm going to tell Ares in order to repick anyways.
Yes. The must have. Where's our no wakers? No wakers. So we have to have. You know what? I'm just gonna write 1 no wakes. Just gonna do that.
I'm going to respond to Ares. I'll tell Ares to give a different top 3.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait a second, but
we need Spire to repick too.
Spire said don't wake.
Oh yeah, so they did say don't wake. You are right.
Yeah, that's Spire's second choice.
Yep. We both did it.
We did.
All right, so the people that so we're locking in Farron, Carlos, Spire, and Pharaoh is not waking, right?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna send that. So Farron, Carlos, Spire, Pharaoh. You do not wake.
Come on, I get the hint.
And a 3, don't wake up. Okay, Ares wants to know wake.
Cool.
You do not wake.
Buddy.
Call him in and say, you can't pick a number.
Yeah, I'll just text him.
Yeah, you do it.
Something else. There's nothing else that could learn a number for some weird reason, right? I don't believe so.
No.
It's already been 25 minutes, I think.
Yeah, it's night one. We already have several people collapsing, so.
Yeah, that's true. We can tell Aussie that he learns a 0. I'm gonna log that in for Aussie. Aussie 0.
Yes, good call.
Pyro 1. Biscuit Lycanthrope.
Good call on checking those.
Aura says not wake up.
That's
That
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 good players that want to not wake.
Yeah, we have plenty.
We have plenty of that, right?
We need 4, but there are plenty of rolls that don't wake on night 1. Like we can have a positive Undertaker
Mayor. Boom,
Gambler.
we're done.
Yeah,
we don't even have to think anymore because we know we have 3 outsiders, a Lycan, and at least 2 more. So.
Yes.
All right. Have we told everybody everything?
I believe so. Yeah.
I'm
The minions have received Damsel. Phoenix has received his bluffs and such. Pyro got the number. Aussie got the number. Biscuit got the pixie info. Everyone else received Do Not Wake.
All right. Aura hasn't got it, but I'm fine with that. All right. Look at our lovely spreadsheet that already has 1 fully collapsed player and 2 that are in superposition of which one's the puzzle drunk and which one is the capital D drunk.
Well, I mean, we can also say the same thing for Losi and Kato and for Phoenix. They are both in superposition of 2 different roles.
Yes, sure.
If you want to keep track of that during the day.
But it's so much more. It's so much easier for the evil team to collapse than it is the good team.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, let's get the shit on the road.
Yeah. Okay, you did. Cool.
Helps those illegally convicted or unfairly sentenced.
Good morning, everyone.
Oh shoot.
You awaken to find that myself and Elbrar are, well, you're not really sure what's going on.
Don't look in the box. Don't look in the box.
Until someone observes inside the box that is speared atop the clock tower, the blood dripping down from on the face of the clock hand.
Or
you
red
aren't
paint.
really sure if we're alive or dead.
It could be red paint. You don't know that.
It could be. It absolutely could be. You aren't really sure what's going on. And you aren't really sure who you are either. You think you fell asleep studying for a quantum mechanics exam, and things got a little bit jumbled in your head. I suggest that you go do some math and solve things together.
Also, I love that icon, Lucy.
That's great. I am going to give you. I'll give you 5 minutes today. If it seems like discussion is running to a halt, then we'll we'll say 4 minutes.
We might end up giving you more time in a little bit once people have more idea what's going on.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Cool.
The EJI is the Equal Justice Initiative. For those who count. Okay.
Hey, how's it going?
Things are going well enough. Really well, actually, for me already, I think.
Really? Okay. I think I actually have some interesting info.
Please do share.
I tried to pick a number last night. I was told to repick, and I got moved to Do Not Wake. So either there's either 3 people chose to pick a number, or chose it as a bluff. or there's a clockmaker that's a really high number because I did not go above 3.
Interesting. Okay. Well, I will say I did learn a number. I'm going to keep that number to myself for the moment.
Got it. So you're one of the people who learned a number.
Yeah, and there's not actually that many roles that could learn a number in this game.
Yeah, I was seeing for first night it was only 3. I was looking at clockmaker, empath, or math. I didn't.
Could be that other people had already asked for numbers. So
yeah, but
I
then
think
they have to. If that's the case, basically, they have to decide who to give the empath to, and it's like, so they're trying to hide. That's my thought process.
yeah, it's worth considering. I don't know if I would necessarily want to kill both of your neighbors over it. You could have just collapsed into drunk.
But if I'm drunk, they would have just told me yes. Like,
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
Let's look for more people that also made the storytellers go crazy.
If too many people,
I'm curious.
Whatever. If too many people try to learn numbers, then we have to, tell people no, you can't learn numbers.
That's what I told them.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I was going to clarify it, but oh well.
That's all right.
Oh gosh.
How about you?
I'm chilling, doing all right. So yeah, what you want to talk about? I guess.
I didn't wake, so I'm trying to find out what happened to other people.
Same here. I have 2 other claims of didn't wake from Kato and Carlos. So, this will be exciting. So could be fools, could be gossips, could be
most
anything.
everything.
Basically almost everything, except like 4 townsfolk at the top. So, yep.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
One sec.
cool. Oh wow.
Do in these games.
All right, lie to me.
What? No. All right. So what I always do is I just try to force people to be shit as the gambler, and it never works out, and somehow I become the mayor or something. I don't know. I did not wake. I am going to try and force myself to become the gambler.
Okay, great. That's fun. I'm desperately trying to become the lycanthrope. I didn't wake last night. Good luck.
Okay, good luck.
I don't know if that means anything, but
Okay.
yeah.
Welcome back, everyone. Gossip is on the script, so gossips are open. Elbrar, if you would do the thing that you usually do with gossips, which is keep track of each and every single one of them on our lovely spreadsheet.
I will absolutely do that. I'm going to need people to go slow so I can find where it goes for you and then type it in. So I'll just call people Aries.
I would like to gossip that if there was a clockmaker number, it would be above 3.
All right, gossip heard. Thank you, Farron.
I would like to gossip that between Aura and Assi, and Pyra and Swelly, those 4, there is an outsider.
Exactly one or at least one?
At least one.
So that's what? Aura, Asi, Pyro, Losi?
Yep.
Alright, gossip heard. Asi.
I would like to gossip that there is a sober and healthy mayor right now.
Alright, gossip heard. Pyro.
I would like to gossip that a clockmaker would learn a sober and healthy 3.
Alright, thank you, Gossip Heard. Losi.
I would like to gossip that the demon did not select anybody last night.
Basically, you're gossiping that demon is a Vortox.
Sure.
Gossip Heard. Carlos.
I would like to gossip that there was a drunken play.
Gossip Heard. Thank you, Furrow.
I would like to gossip that no evil player can collapse into being the Baron.
Gossip Heard.
If
All right.
that's true, then both sorry.
Alright, if anybody else wants to gossip later, just let me know so I can write it down, because we do need to keep track of every single freaking gossip.
In the meantime, feel free to talk. Nominations will open in a minute.
It's a really interesting gossip. Sorry.
What would that gossip imply? That there is no Baron, or
That would imply that both the minions chose somebody last night.
okay?
It would imply several things, actually. It would imply... It doesn't have to imply that both minions chose that. It could also just imply that the minions also chose not to learn that there was a damsel. If there's no damsel, there can be no Baron in a 12-player game.
I see. That makes sense.
Interesting.
Things you learn from being on the evil team in the previous one.
Why don't we get right to it? Nominations are open.
If we shoot, it'll be random, and we're more likely to hit a good player on a random.
Yes, Aura?
I had such a strange night, and I did explicitly told one of you two I would do it. So I'd like to start a cult of confusion.
Cult leader is not on the script, but sure. Tell us about your cult for fun. Awesome. Anyone else want to nominate?
Pyro nominates Aussie.
Pyro nominates Aussie. Tell us about it.
I might be an empath. Who knows?
Aussie?
I do not want to die.
Same.
Not pertinent.
It'll take 6 votes.
I heard of someone who couldn't pick any number. What does that mean?
It means most of the good team chose to learn a number, and they ran out of roles that could learn numbers.
Understood.
Aussie?
I nominate Spire.
Aussie nominates Spire. Tell me why.
I think the best kills today are people who don't learn anything the first night, based on what I'm seeing in the script, because people who learn things already kind of have a leg up on figuring out what they are, and they might help us collapse the world faster. Yeah.
Spire?
I guess I don't really have much of a defense for that. I'd prefer to not die, but I don't really have a reason not to, so okay.
It'll take 6 votes.
And pertinent, there might be a Vortex.
Oh, that's actually true. If the demon chose not to kill anybody, then the Vortex is in play, and we need to execute people every day.
6 isn't enough. Spire's on the block. Yes, Furrow.
Furrow nominates Phoenix.
Tell me why.
Players who wake up or do not wake up the first night are actually some of the worst people to be going after on the first to collapse worlds. The best people are their neighbors. So in that instance, I think that Phoenix would be a much better choice in this instance than to go after Spire.
Phoenix?
I don't see logic behind this. What just happened?
If you want me to explain a little more it would mean that one of your neighbors who did not wake would be more likely to be the tea lady then and give you the possibility of surviving execution.
Phoenix, your defense.
Okay.
All right.
Pertinent. I don't think this is the best kill if you're going by that logic.
Yeah,
It'll
based
take-
on this, I'm a better kill.
I agree.
6 to die, 7 to execute.
Okay. If you're saying that, then
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm a better kill based on the information I've learned.
I'm just voted. For the hell of it.
4 is not enough. Any other nominations? Second call.
I nominate Aura.
Losi nominates Aura. Tell me why.
I did not wake up, so my neighbors should not be able to collapse into somebody who's dead.
Aura, what do you think?
I think you're evil, Losi.
7 to execute.
And for why?
To the point.
I'm always evil, Aura.
No, in game, your character is evil. Sorry.
Not enough. Final call.
I nominate Losi.
Biscuit nominates Losi. Tell me why.
I just get a headache every time I look at them. It's crazy. They're purple, and Spire is okay with dying. That's probably the worst person issue first. We want to probably hit someone who does not okay with dying, theoretically.
Losi, what do you think about purple racism?
Yeah, I didn't wake up, so I might be the fool.
It'll take 6 to die, 7 to execute.
Why does this feel like minion left?
Because it is.
Five
We're not
is
gonna
not enough.
fight.
We're closing this day in 10 with Spire on the block.
Yeah, well played, Losi. I trust you.
Evil. Okay, cool. I found the entire evil team, guys.
Five.
I dropped because Assy dropped. I didn't want to tie.
2.
I dropped because we were over
1.
7.
Spire, you have been executed. And the following players have collapsed into a state where they can only be dead. Spire.
Oh.
Good night.
Oh.
Wait.
So Furrow cannot be Sea Lady, neither can Carlos and Spire.
Amazing.
They're already doing the science. They're doing the
Yeah.
science. So, okay, Phoenix is
Must
not
be the
necessarily
pucka.
the pucka, but if he chooses to not wait
right.
tonight, then he
Sure.
becomes the leech and it's a mastermind day. But he's
And
probably
would
not gonna
collapse
do that.
into being dead in the morning.
No, because of the jinx.
There's a jinx? What?
Yes. The
Oh,
mastermind
Liz
leech.
loses her ability. You're right.
Yep. The mathematician.
I don't
dropped
think he'll
jinx.
realize to try to not wake, but
I think he wants to be pucka anyways.
Yeah.
So, yeah, let's prompt. So Kato and Losi don't need to wake up for the rest of this game.
yeah, we don't even have to ask them.
Phoenix, Ares, Ferran.
We have to go to the
Biscuit does need to be prompted to make a choice.
in case Spire was the Lycan.
Yep. Phoenix, Ares, Ferran, Biscuit, Aussie. Because we
Biscuit
don't know
can-
if Aussie is sober or drunk yet.
Biscuit can lock Spire in if they try to make a pick.
Pyro has to be the clockmaker, so we just tell Pyro you don't wake, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Carlos needs to make a choice. Furrow needs to make a choice, and that's everyone.
All of the non-wakers and Aussie have to make a choice.
And also Biscuit.
And Biscuit.
Boom.
Ara
I
wants to
think in the
know
past-
if they're encouraged to not pick a number. I'm like, I can't really answer that because you could have eaten somebody that could learn a number if you're a cannibal.
Well, you can't learn a number on night 1 if you're cannibal.
On night 2, you could.
Yeah, but he learned a number on night 1. Oh, Aura.
Aura,
I thought you said
yeah.
Pyro. I thought you said Pyro.
No, Ara. Because 8 Inspire.
I mean, you can tell Aura, why don't you try and find out?
Yeah.
Okay, Phoenix chooses
He's not going to
Ferran.
be able to, but... Oh, okay, so Biscuit is locking Spire in as a lycanthrope.
Okay. Yeah, Spire is definitely the lycanthrope. That does mean that there was no faux. There was never a faux pas because he was poisoned from night 1.
Amazing.
Yep. Carlos wants to choose Aura Bearer. That can't happen because Lycanthrope is locked in and Monk is a bluff. There's nothing on the script that learns names, right? Yeah.
Farron wakes up dead. Wait, no, because Biscuit could be the other of Drunk or Puzzle Drunk.
Yep. Aussie wants to learn a 0.
Hero 6-7.
So, okay. So, here's the question. This is just a normal Clocktower thing. If the Lycanthrope is poisoned, therefore not applying a faux pas, does that trigger a math?
Only if somebody picks a player that should have misregistered. Also, there is a faux pas now because Biscuit has the Lycanthrope ability. Assuming Biscuit is sober and healthy.
You're right. Biscuit has a faux pas, which we can't place yet. I'm not sure if we're ever going to be able to place that.
Yeah, without an empath?
Okay, Furrow wants to choose Pyro as empath. Furrow is going for Gambler. Ferran wants to learn math. Ferran could learn math if Ferran is Pucka-poisoned Cannibal.
That is absolutely valid, yeah. We gotta wait and see what everybody else wants.
Ares wants to wake Tea Lady. Let's grab the spreadsheet. Actually, are you editing the spreadsheet yet?
I'm doing it when we have things that we know are locked in.
We can tell Aura to repick safely, right? Well, okay, Aura could learn a number if Aura is a cannibal, but I don't think there's any way. Again, the puzzle drunk could be floating, but that would require Aussie, the mathematician, to be sober.
There's a lot to discuss there, but let's back up a little bit and try to get everybody's picks figured out what they're doing. Furrow wants to be the gambler. I don't think anybody else is trying to gamble.
Yeah. And I do think that means that Furrow is going to just die, because Pyro can't be the empath.
Pyro...
I think I'm gonna tell Pyro you do not wake, just for clarity.
Yes. Carlos picks Aura or picks Losi or doesn't wake, I'm assuming is what he's saying there.
Yes.
That locks him in as the monk.
Monk is a bluff.
Oh, you're right.
Carlos goes down to wake. Yeah, Carlos doesn't wake. So we have Carlos Aura Ferran contains all of our outsiders. All of our face-up outsiders.
Carlos who?
Carlos Aura Ferran.
Okay, why?
Because we need 3 face-up outsiders, and those are the only ones who have chosen. Well, okay. Okay, so what actually happens here is Okay, brain. Let me take this step by step. So, Carlos chose Aura, Losi, I don't wake. His first 2 choices are illegal, so Carlos goes down to I don't wake. Carlos doesn't wake. Sure. Aura says 0, 1, 2. All of those are illegal, so I think we just tell Aura to repick.
Yes.
So I'm going to tell Aura to make a choice. I don't think there's any way that Aura could be a cannibal who learns a number here. If Aura is puzzle drunk, he could be, but if that's the case, then Furrow has to be the outsider.
What case?
In that case, then Furrow has to be the outsider.
No, what was the case?
If Aura is a puzzle drunk cannibal who learns a number.
That could happen.
Ferran wants to learn that there's a math in play. Don't wake up. Okay.
That's also not a valid choice for Aura.
Yeah. So, let me. Faran wants to learn math. Aura wants to learn 0. Furrow wants to wake up and choose that Pyro is empath. All of these are theoretically legal, but no, they can't be, because Aura learning 0 would be puzzle drunk, in which case Asi, the sober math, has to learn a 1. Faran learning that there's a math in play could be Paka poisoned, which means that Asi would have to be puzzle drunk, so Aura can't learn a number. Oh boy, this is complicated.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Wants to learn
Basically, Aura can't be puzzle drunk here. Right? Now, a faux pas getting executed could make the cannibal poisoned, but Spire can't be the faux pas because he was poisoned when he died.
Right.
So a faux pas can't have been executed yesterday.
Correct.
So we can't have that. So Aura can't be the puzzle drunk cannibal, because then Asi would have to learn a 1. But that, I think, means that technically... we have to roll off here, but I'm not sure between who. Asi learning a 0 is legal if Asi is drunk.
But if Asi's drunk, then
Aura can't be. Faran could be poisoned, but then Furrow would have to... We'd have to decline Furrow.
Why?
Basically, because we need 3 face-up outsiders.
Oh.
I keep forgetting about Ares. Ares wants to not wake. So, we need...
I think Furrows isn't mutually exclusive with anything, though.
Furrows is... So, okay. We need 3 non-wakers between Ares, Faran, Aura, Carlos, and Furrow.
Right. I think when we're running into this problem, we prioritize things that just can't happen.
I think so, yeah. But, like, Faran can just learn that a math is in play.
But Furrow can just gamble somebody. Like, there's absolutely no restrictions on that.
So I think that this also makes Faran the faux pas, because Faran is not dying to Biscuit's lycanthrope choice.
But could still.
But Faran is choosing to learn that there's a math in play.
Oh.
But basically...
Is that possible, though?
Yes, if Faran is a poisoned cannibal.
Okay, sure. If we're locking...
Basically, if Faran is a Paka poisoned cannibal, then Faran can learn mathematician right now.
All right. Are we going to allow that? But then Aussie is the other of the PD or drunk?
Yeah, Aussie would have to... That would magnetize Aussie as the drunk. So I'm still trying to figure out if legally Aura can wake up and learn a 0, or if Furrow can Pyro Empath and not be the gambler. So I don't think there's any way that Furrow could not make that choice.
Correct. I don't see any way for that.
That's his first choice. So okay, that's going to happen to Furrow. Yeah. Ares, if Ares could wake and learn Tea Lady, if Ares is a puzzle drunk cannibal, but in that case, then Aussie's number is wrong. So yes, I think that going... Like, technically, all of this is legal. Aura being a puzzle drunk cannibal would be legal. And then Aussie... So, like, basically, what I'm thinking is... No. What am I saying? What am I saying? Aussie has to learn a number because Aussie has to be the mathematician.
Yes.
So Aussie has to learn a number, and either Aussie learns a true number or Aussie is puzzle drunk. And if anyone else is puzzle drunk and learning bad cannibal information, then Aussie can't learn a true number. So that means that Aussie has to be the puzzle drunk or drunk mathematician. That Ferran has to be the currently Pucka poisoned cannibal who is also the faux pas. Ares doesn't wake up, Aura doesn't wake up, Carlos doesn't wake up, and Furrow gambles, Pyro's the empath, and dies. I think that this all collapses.
All right, hold on.
I'm talking this all out in real time.
You are. I'm trying to update the spreadsheet and follow along.
Yeah. Did you follow all of that?
No, that's why I'm trying to slow down. So what's going on with Ares? Ares is not waking?
Ares, yes. So basically what I'm saying is because Asi has to learn a number.
Yes.
And Asi must be the mathematician, then Asi either learns a sober 0.
Right.
Someone else is the puzzle drunk who isn't affected by the puzzle drunk. Or Asi is drunk. Right?
Right. I mean, Pyro could be the puzzle drunk.
But then Asi's the drunk.
Oh, yeah. Right. If
Pyro,
right.
We still haven't collapsed.
Wait, no. Asi has to be drunk anyway from night 1, learning a 0. Oh, right. If Pyro's the drunk. You're right.
Yes.
Okay.
Because the poison would not have affected Spire. Effectively. Like, a faux pas token wouldn't have gone down, but yeah. But because Aussie has to learn a number.
Yes, I got that. I get that.
Then
what's okay? So Ares doesn't wake.
Aura and Ares can't be a puzzle drunk cannibal because Aussie has to learn a 0.
Right.
So that means that Ferran is the Pucka poisoned cannibal.
Must be the cannibal.
I think must be the cannibal. Yeah, because Ferran is
learning that there's a math.
Ferran is learning the mathematician token on someone who is not the pixie. And Ferran also has to be Biscuit's faux pas. Which, that means that Biscuit malfunctions. So either,
to their own ability.
True, but either way, Aussie has to be malfunctioning.
Sure.
Aura, Carlos, and Ares contains all 3 of the Damsel, Puzzle Master, and Barber.
Aura, Carlos, and Ares, you're saying?
Yes, because those are our only non-wakers left.
Trying to get through here. It's all updated. And wrap my head around this as well.
Yeah, basically, Furrow's first choice.
Slow down. Let's copy over all the picks to the spreadsheet so we can. Pyro doesn't wait because it's locked in his clock. Lucy doesn't wait because locked in. Aura is going to have to be told to not wake.
Yeah.
Spire is dead. Kato, okay, and Furrow, Pyro is the empath. Okay, so we've got all the picks copied over. So of the people, so we have a no wake here. Have a no wake here. No wake here.
We're prioritizing first choices that are legal. And because Ferran's first choice is legal with him being a Pucka poison cannibal, we prioritize that. That locks him in as the cannibal.
Yes.
And then Furrow's first choice is legal as the gambler, so that locks him in as the gambler, which means that we only have 3 non-wakers left for our required 3 outsiders. We still don't know which of Kato or Losi is the Baron, but one of them has to be.
And nobody else can collapse into a good roll that doesn't wake other than an outsider, right? We have our 3 outsiders and that's it. Everybody else can't have...
Well, we could have other non-wakers, but nobody else is choosing not to wake.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, as in this current game state, we have our 3 outsiders. Those are the only things that don't wake. Everybody else is waking, so we don't give a shit about... I can actually not care about gossips.
Yeah, we can't have a gossip in play.
I'm still going to write them down, I guess.
Yeah, you still gotta pretend like we care.
Yeah. But
yeah.
we cannot have a gossip. Okay.
Okay.
Were any of these valid,
I don't think it matters. Yeah, some of them were true. Pyro gossiped that the Clockmaker would learn a sober and healthy 3, but Pyro is definitely the Clockmaker, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Which is funny.
Yeah.
There is a drunken play.
Farron's gossip is technically true, but Farron can't be the gossip. Aura, Asi, Pyro,
yeah,
Losi.
Asi or Pyro has to have a.
Yeah, Asi or Pyro and Aura. So it's like 2 outsiders, but Farron can't have the gossip ability.
Yeah, I'm still marking these down.
Sure. Okay. We've talked all this out. I'm gonna start sending people their information because we have locked this in, I think.
Yeah, it's been 20 minutes already. I think.
Yeah. So Furrow, I'm gonna tell you, Furrow, you choose Pyro and Empath. Aries, I'm gonna say you do not wake. Farron learns mathematician.
This is wild how much is collapsing already.
Yeah.
So tonight, Furrow collapses into dead, and that's it. That means we also can't have a fool.
I'm going to also confirm to Biscuit you choose Farron. Say that again?
I don't even know what I said.
Alright.
Oh, Furrow's the only one that collapses into dead.
Yes. Asi learns 0.
And we can't have a fool. Nobody can survive execution for the rest of the game.
Yep. Aura, you do not wake.
The rest of these nights are going to go so fast because we front-loaded it in this game.
Yep, seems like it.
I say we give them more time today, like 5 and a half.
You're gonna give them like 6 minutes.
Yeah, or even 6. Yeah, sure.
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna also confirm to the minions you do not wake. I'm not gonna do that on future nights, but yeah. Okay. Cool and good. This is going well so far. It might be difficult to... Actually, I just realized Farron could also be the Pucka Poison Undertaker. I forgot that Undertaker's also on the script.
Oh, okay.
Farron is either the Pucka Poison Undertaker or Cannibal. I don't think it matters which. Sure. It's still the case that Ares, who tried to learn Tea Lady, can't be the Undertaker or the Cannibal because Asi's number would still be wrong. So yeah.
Oh, we totally aren't using these 2 rows in our spreadsheet, but it doesn't matter at this point because we know that everybody can.
Yeah.
We've already figured that out.
Yeah, I think that some of these we might not be able to fully collapse, but we'll find out. We'll find out as things
collapse.
Unfortunately, our gambler died immediately, so not gonna be able to use that.
Yeah.
Okay, we've confirmed with everybody. I think we are ready to go. Let's do it. Let's get it on.
With the addition of some.
Good Morning, everyone. The following players have collapsed into a state where they can only be dead. Furrow.
Wild.
Yeah, then.
You have
Well then.
6 minutes. Go talk about it.
So
End up learning a new number tonight, so must be Clockmaker.
Apparently so. Yep. I am officially the gambler who died gambling you as the empath.
Yep, that's my assumption. All right.
Or you're evil and you're just pulling shit.
I could be. But as far as I'm aware, that's why I wanted to kill neighbors, because I was like, I'm just going to hope I'm empath, and then I didn't wake last night, so.
My other guess is that now we're dealing with a Puka game, and I was the one picked, which is why Spire immediately collapsed into being death.
Okay.
Because I had not. Well,
I heard
or the drunk.
Or the drunk. Okay. At which point, if you pick someone last night, that implies that you're either the drunk or you have actually gained the ability, which means that I'm either the lycanthrope or you're the drunk or something like that. But
Yes, realistically, I should be in a superposition of both having the ability and being the drunk. However, I suspect a drunk is easy to make, and the storytellers probably would have had to make one by now.
I got some math numbers, I believe. I got a 0 and then a 1, which doesn't make sense because neither of my neighbors changed up. So I think I have to be the mathematician at this point, but we'll see how that goes.
Probably. It could still be empath, and you got poisoned at one point, but would make it pretty obvious. So I guess it's not as obvious here. So you could, I would say, probably math. Seems more like.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. I need to confirm some things first, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. I mean, either way, getting good information. How about you?
I've had a 1 and a 1.
Oh, interesting. So
Yeah.
those numbers are stable. So okay. It looks like empath numbers then for you.
Probably, yeah.
Okay, exciting. So, okay, cool. We'll see how things go. Yeah.
To collapse someone on day 1 into the lycanthrope by becoming the pixie/drunk. I might be the drunk. We'll see. I'll try to kill a couple more people and see what happens. But that's the thing. I think I'm currently the lycanthrope.
Okay, I chose not to wake up because I thought Furrow was going gambler.
Okay.
If I am like Tea Lady or Mayor or like Barber or Puzzle Master, Ares might be evil in the case that I'm the Tea Lady? ? That may be why Furrow died.
Yeah, and then there's something going on with Farron as well. But given that I created would there be a red herring? Yeah, there would be a red herring.
Yeah.
So yeah. All right. Good luck.
Good luck. By the
being the gambler who still died no matter what, whether it was to demon or to gamble. So
yeah,
which might imply stuff about Kato not being.
I stopped at 2 because I'm like, I don't want to be there.
It'll just mean that Farron is that the person who thought they did is actually just the drunk.
Yeah.
In that instance, having seen.
Yeah.
I just. I need to talk with someone.
Me too. And then wait, are you want to talk to Furrow?
I want to talk to Spire personally.
Okay, I want to talk to Furrow, and they're both in the same call.
The first night, I learned a 0, a 1, and a 2. Denied. I learned a 3. Denied. I learned a 4. Denied. 5, 6. And once I learned 6 was denied, I was like, okay, I don't wake up. Last
Okay.
night, I did 0, 1, 2. Pick again. I picked Carlos, and I was told you do not wake up. So I'm being denied. I'm being denied 6 rolls in specific.
All right. I mean, that sounds like something that would happen in this kind of game. That sounds like a storyteller frustration thing.
And I have to
Cool.
keep testing because now the most likely thing is that I collapse into the cannibal, so I have to try all the fucking numbers again.
I mean, that's fair, I guess.
What did I do to myself?
You'll be okay. Look on the bright side. You still have lots of opportunity to test.
What about?
Let's let you have time to talk with someone else.
Yep.
And to become the lycanthrope.
Okay, I was kind of trying to, but I'm not. I think obviously now.
Okay.
Yeah.
What accusation do you want me to use against Aura?
You can say I haven't woken yet. That's fine, honestly.
Okay, so that there might be a tea lady next to you.
Yeah, it might be a tea lady next to Aura. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry, chat. I forgot to hide the spreadsheet for the day. Whoops.
Dude, have a good long look at that.
Welcome.
Currently, I am looking at either Carlos or Aura as being an evil player at this point.
Any gossip?
I'm trying so hard to be 6 specific rolls, and I've been told no. So
Yes.
no, I'm not evil.
Let's hear some gossips. Elgar, ready to take notes?
Yes. Aries.
I like to gossip that Fool is a demon bluff.
Thank you. Aussie.
I'd like to gossip that Tea Lady is a demon bluff.
Thank you. Kato.
I just kind of forgot that I could be a gossip and never gossip, so I would like to gossip that Aries is an evil player.
Gossip her. Thank you.
I'm gonna keep my gossip for now. I'll think about it here.
Feel free to talk about whatever you want.
I'm gonna gossip that Furrow died to the gambler ability.
Furrow died to gambler ability. Thank you. Carlos?
I'm going to gossip that Furrow died to the gossip ability.
Furrow died to gossip ability. Thank you.
I don't think that's true because it could have been.
Yeah, gossip is the least likely world in this situation.
Furrow, I meant to tell you this in private, but I'm just going to say it publicly. I tried to pick somebody as my first choice, but I actually ended up going to sleep, staying asleep.
I'm sorry, I did not hear what the end of that was.
My first choice was to pick somebody. My second choice was to stay asleep, and I stayed asleep.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I will say I did choose to pick someone and a role, and that was my end thing. And from what I've been told from that person, they could not have possibly been the role that I selected them as.
I see.
So yes, it is a high likelihood that I died to the gambler ability. It is also a high likelihood that I died to the demon.
That comes back to what I was trying to say earlier, though. If you died to your own ability, then you cannot have been the drunk or the puzzle drunk. It would be impossible for you to be either of those. Which is interesting in its own right.
Aaron, are you trying to get a gamble in? Or a gossip in, rather?
I can fake gossip that I finally get what we're doing here. But, Spire, are you okay with sharing any information?
Are you asking, can you share information that you know about me, or?
No. Do you have any information to share about what you received at night? If you are comfortable with saying that, you don't have to.
So I never woke up the first night, and then I died. So I have not received any information at night. I have some reason to believe that I am the Lycan, and I think based on Furrow's death, I think, well, we can come back to that later.
I'm going to say nominations are open, but feel free to continue discussing.
I'll keep giving you an out if you want to end yourselves, and I will Slayer claim and shoot Carlos.
Thank you. Thank you,
Not
Aura.
on the
What-
script.
I have a storyteller question.
Yes.
If you have a possibility of being a puzzle master, how would you go about of making a puzzle master guess?
Just like a normal puzzle master would, of course. You ask me for a consult, and then you tell me, I guess this person and learn this person. And if that is valid, I will say, you do that.
Oh, God. Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Faking puzzle master.
Of course you are. Of course you are.
All right, so let's just say, Momentai, I pick fucking somebody random. I pick Farron, and then you tell me, or then I tell you that I learn Aura.
Yeah, you would say, I guessed Farron and learn Aura, and I would say, cool, you do that.
Okay.
Or you can't do that.
Or I can't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whichever. At which point you could try to make another guess.
Yep.
I can make another guess after that. Okay.
If we tell you that, yeah, if we tell you that you can't do that.
Okay.
If we tell you that you do that, then well, that's it.
That's
All right. Good luck.
Yeah, bye bye.
Makes the tea lady not being available.
So,
Yep.
bro, even if you were chosen by the demon, it would have to be impossible for it to be a leech then. Somehow, if you're dead.
Hello, chat.
Hello.
Correct.
I said that I pick Biscuit and then learned Aura, and then I received, you cannot do that.
Do we hear any nominations?
I would just like to say that I am drunk today.
Pyro?
Pyro nominates Carlos.
Tell me why.
In the event that evils exactly flank Kato and Carlos, that would explain a tea lady also not being possible. I have a Clockmaker 1, and could even be evil pairs in such situations.
Carlos, your defense.
Yeah, I mean, I'd rather get Aura here. I've never woken the entire game. If that's true, I think it's possible it could be Tea Lady. In that case, I'd rather get Aura here if Spire died. So, yeah.
Pertinent, I was denied empath, and I was also denied eating Carlos. So, yeah, I want to kill him, please.
That'll take 5 votes.
Me and Carlos were going to nominate Ares and Aura before this, but...
Wow, okay.
6 is enough. Carlos is on the block. Any other noms?
I think it's pretty likely at this point that, especially with 2 people already dead, that Tea Lady's a bluff.
Yeah.
I agree. The reason why I think there is a drunk in play is because I tried to get, my first choice was that I learned Tea Lady, and my second guess was go to bed, and I got go to bed. So I think that's why there's already a drunk in play.
Kato?
The reason why I was thinking that Ares would be a decent shoot was because I still have not woken up. So I was thinking I may be the Tea Lady, and Ares may be an evil preventing, shit from happening. That's why Furrow had to die, is because they couldn't survive. But if Tea Lady's a bluff, then whoop-de-doo.
Second call for nominations.
I have a nomination.
Go for it.
I nominate Aura.
C nominates Aura. Tell us why.
I'm sorry in advance for the bear on bear violence. I think that a lot of these worlds are collapsing down to Aura. I empathize if what you told me was true, but I'd like to get that out of the way, personally.
All right.
I told the story in private to a bunch of people, and I will say it in public at this point. First night, I chose from 0 to 6, and I was denied all of them. And at night 2, I chose from 0 to 2, and then I chose Carlos, and I was told to go to sleep. So I still haven't collapsed. I might not die. Killing Carlos is more informative. Fuck you, I'm sorry. I'm so... My brain is going too fast. I'm sorry.
Pets you. It'll take 6 to tie, 7 to execute.
Hey, Stillwelly, could you say something real quick?
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, dang it didn't come over your mic.
Not enough. Final call for nominations. This has been a long enough day.
I'll save it in the night. It's not perfect right now.
Bro?
Thanks.
You're muted.
God damn it. I want to bring up one other point of consideration. Fool is also likely a demon bluff as well as Tea Lady, because that would also have been a viable way that I could have survived, or Spire could have survived.
Yeah, that's what I was going to bring up. Either Spire was like poisoned by a demon and thus picked by the demon, or Fool's a bluff. If Spire is indeed.
I'm going to close this day in 10 with Carlos on the block. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Word talk check.
1. Nominations are closed. Carlos, you have been executed, and the following players have collapsed into a state where they can only be dead. Carlos.
Okay. Yeah, Tea Lady and Fool are almost certainly bluffs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I am not a tea lady.
Okay.
All right. If Phoenix doesn't say a barber has died, Carlos cannot be the barber, which means
Correct.
Carlos must be the puzzle master or damsel, and the other two must be the barber or, well, I guess all three still.
So we need Phoenix to make a choice.
And Biscuit to make a choice.
Need Biscuit to make a choice. And then I think everyone else we can just tell you don't wake.
Farron. Oh, wait, Farron dies, right?
Yeah, Farron has to die.
All right. Seems like Phoenix doesn't...
No. Oh, yes, Biscuit, the cat, Biscuit, the lycanthrope, just chose an evil player, so Farron does die.
Amazing. Well, it does... You know, Biscuit's poisoned now anyway, so...
Yeah, true. Biscuit is now poisoned.
So even if Biscuit had killed somebody, Farron would still die, because Biscuit is not poisoned.
Farron is, I think, never going to collapse between Cannibal or Undertaker.
Correct. So I guess we technically, for the Grim reveal, would show that.
Yeah.
Alright, so Biscuit, Night 3,
Carlos is
Cato...
also not the barber.
Who is it? Yeah, Carlos is not the barber. Carlos cannot be the barber. Puzzle Master or Damsel.
I think we still prompt Aussie to make a choice?
Yes. Well, no, there's only one valid option for him to learn, right?
He's drunk.
Oh, right, he's drunk, yes.
So he can learn whatever he wants.
Whatever number he gives first is the number he's getting. I really hope he gives an obscene number like 4.
I hope he gives 6, though. That would be great.
Just give us a really high number so you can try to figure out if you're drunk.
Yep. Biscuit chooses Cato. We're just gonna, we say got it. Phoenix got it. Aussie learns a 4. Yep, you sure do, buddy.
4. God, awesome. That is like really strong.
Give him a second. Yeah. I'll send that. Yeah, Carlos is either the puzzle master or the dim, so the faux pas is irrelevant because Biscuit is now poisoned. So that goes upside down. Yeah, I don't know that we're ever... if Ares or Aura makes a puzzle master guess, then all of the outsiders collapse immediately.
Yes. If a minion makes a damsel guess, and it happens to be one of the two living outsiders.
Yeah, well, so here's the thing. If Aura makes a Puzzle Master guess, then that automatically collapses Ares into the Barber and Carlos into the Damsel.
Yeah.
So I don't think
Likewise, the other way.
I don't think there's any way that Evil can get a Damsel win here, because there's no way for a living Damsel to collapse.
Correct. I mean, they can do so by making a Damsel guess on the other living outsider, but that won't end the game.
Yeah, that doesn't end the game.
They cannot get a Damsel win, but they can cause a Damsel to collapse if they happen to guess the other living outsider.
That's right. So, okay, Phoenix chooses.
Farron cannot collapse.
Oh, Farron can't collapse between Undertaker and Cannibal, unfortunately.
And Aussie and Pyro can't collapse between Puzzle Drunk and the Drunk.
Unless someone makes a puzzle guess. And because if someone does make a puzzle guess, it has to be one of Pyro or Aussie. No, it has to...
If they say Phoenix is what they learn, it has to be one of Pyro or Aussie.
Correct. If they choose anyone else as the demon, sure, thumbs up.
Yeah. But if they pick Pyro or Aussie and anybody other than Phoenix is the demon, then the other one is the Puzzle Drunk.
Correct.
This
is
Aussie's going to come out as having to be drunk with that 4.
I think so, yeah. So, okay, Aussie gets a 4.
Yeah.
Aura, I'm just going to say you don't wink for clarity.
This is going to be like a normal night length. A little bit long, but...
Actually, you know what? I'm not even...
Yeah, we don't even need to tell them they don't wake. They just don't wake.
Yeah. Okay, I mean, we're done.
Farron's dead?
Right?
Yeah, we're done. Farron's dead.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm going to wait a little bit longer so they don't know right away. Everyone's collapsed. But...
Sure, let's go listen to trivia for a little bit.
Sounds good.
You know whether you're on the evil team. Yes. Yeah. And then the evil team then determines who they see as demon, who they see as minion.
Okay, thank you.
Spire, I have a response to you potentially being a lycanthrope. It seemed like several people tried to pick somebody last night, the night before this one. And a lot of people were told, no, you can't do that. So that means that none of those people who tried to do that could have been the cannibal who ate you.
Okay, that seems fair. Guess I'll try and find out who did that. Because I know someone claimed to be Pixie Lycanthrope, so...
I should also mention that if you get a you cannot do that, you can also continue to guess. I'm going to keep doing that.
Is it only one per day, or can you just keep on going?
I don't know, actually. I just decided, all right, I'm going to guess tomorrow.
Can you let me guess first?
Sure.
Thanks.
Let's do it together.
Yeah.
What's up, Aura?
If a cannibal eats a pixie, what happens exactly?
They will learn a character token.
But they don't have a chance to get the ability that the pixie would have gotten.
They do.
They might be able to if they don't get a new executee and then the person with that ability dies.
Yeah,
which would
it's still
be a hard Vortox check.
I mean, I am mad at 6 different things, so there's a chance.
Incorrect, because you do not have to kill an executee to resolve Vortox.
Good morning, everyone. You awake to find that the following players has collapsed to a state where they can only be dead. Varan.
That's wild.
Makes sense. I am your cannibal who got Pucka killed, I believe.
I want to talk to you.
Okay.
Aussie is puzzle drunk, and I learn Aura.
Yes, you can.
I can. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Amazing.
Excellent.
Amazing.
So, like, We basically just know that almost no matter what, Fool / Tea Lady are off the table.
Yeah.
Possibly even Monk. Like, just all protection roll might be gone.
True.
No!
Oh man. So we're pretty sure we have Puka.
No idea.
No clue.
Hmm.
Sorry.
Cool.
I mean, Acid tried to push for me, so I'm very okay with killing him.
Yeah. What were you again?
I don't know yet. I'm still pushing for 27 different, well, 6 different things. 7, counting the cannibal, that's still pushing for the things.
Okay. Well.
Good luck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Need to talk to Pyro.
How can I help you?
Figure it out.
I think I've collapsed into
Drunk into learning aura, and I got a you can do that.
You can do that.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to guess Pyro as something, and then probably learn. Aura or Phoenix?
Ooh. Phoenix has been pretty quiet.
Yeah.
I want to make it clear that if somebody makes a puzzle guess and they're told yes they can do that, then they're collapsed into the puzzle master that has used their guess.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sweet! I'm puzzle master.
Yeah, you're puzzle master. All right, cool.
But wait, that means that your guess from Biscuit into Aura didn't go off because, okay, either
maybe Biscuit is not the puzzle drunk, but Aura is the demon, so that couldn't have worked.
Mm-hmm. We should probably just kill Aura today, though, right?
Yeah.
Just to clear that.
Has Aura ever woken up?
Aura has claimed they have tried to wake up a lot, but has not.
Okay.
They tried to learn numbers, and then
I don't know which one of those. So I'm either the cannibal who was Pucka killed or Undertaker that was Pucka killed.
So you saw the mathematician token on night 2?
Yes.
Gotcha. So you, I think, must have been the Undertaker in that case.
Okay.
Because I don't think there's a way for a pixie to be delayed in their info like that. I think you must have been the Undertaker, whether you were drunk or not.
Well, I didn't receive anything night 1. So night 2 would be where I got cannibal food. If Spire was the pixie, then I would have learned mathematician. But
I see what you mean. But Spire is claiming he didn't wake.
Exactly. So
I think here's what I think, Farron. I think you are the drunk or puzzle drunk Undertaker.
I'm building Pucka worlds personally. We'll see.
So I guess that works. Yeah, you could have been Pucka picked. Yeah.
Also, yeah, puzzle drunk totally works too. So,
Aura's a demon, right?
I don't know, but I feel like I have to go over my information just to get more information about my guess.
I will say, you're giving me too much credit having come up with this.
Gains the ability. If the person with the mad token on them dies, they gain the ability that they learned, even if it's not actually in play.
Got it. Okay,
does that make
so
sense?
we could theoretically have a character that was not in play prior to, because the pixie saw it, even though it's vortoxed.
The pixie could have an ability that it was not in play from the beginning if they learned wrong information. Yes.
Yes. And in a Vortox world, it must be a non-play.
Right.
Yep.
This gas, something learned
Welcome
aura.
back.
You can do that.
Gossip.
Hello, gossip time.
We should get aura.
Yeah.
No, I think we need to stop worrying about the tea lady stuff, and I think we have some other manners.
It's not a tea lady stuff.
No, yeah, it was not the tea lady. It was Puzzle Master.
We wanna hear some gossips.
Okay.
Never, not gossip. I just want to talk.
Feel free to talk.
Okay.
I gossip that the storytellers are doing a great job.
That is not a valid gossip.
Agreed.
What?
You're no fun.
That should be an objectively true statement, but it is not, I think, objectively true.
So I want to reiterate this for the people that were here. Yesterday, when I tried to go to Puzzle Master, I said that I picked Biscuit and learned Aura, and I was told I cannot do this. Aries then picked I forgot and then learned Aura, and then collapsed into the Puzzle Master because they got you can do this.
Yes.
I think that I picked Biscuit, who can't be a puzzle drunk, and then picked the demon. So in honor of this, I am going to claim minion and guess Aura as the damsel, because why the fuck not?
Heard.
Okay.
Because that is our demon.
What?
Aries, who did you pick as drunk, by the way, as puzzle
I
drunk?
picked you as drunk.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
We should go for Aura.
I think there's reason.
Let's hear from Pyro.
Theories about why I could not possibly have become an empath or even a mathematician is that my number was going to end up being true as a 1. So I was resigned into Clockmaker. In a Vortox world, that might mean that exactly one of my neighbors could be evil. So I'd be inclined to think that maybe that is why I was collapsed into Clockmaker immediately without even getting a chance to ask.
I want to hear from Losi real quick, and then I'm going to open noms.
I'd like to gossip that Farron is currently drunk.
Superb, thank you.
Nominations are open.
I nominate Aura.
Asi nominates Aura. Tell us why.
So, I'm pretty sure I'm drunk. I know I told you, Farron, that I'm not going to say this yet because I want to see what happens, but I think that this all lines up pretty well. I am almost certain I've collapsed into your mathematician because I received a 0 night 1, a 0 night 2, and a 4 this past night. I clarified with the storytellers that an empath, even if they were drunk or poisoned, wouldn't have learned a number other than 0, 1, or 2. I can only be the mathematician or drunk, basically. If you're saying that you are allowed the possibility of guessing me as the puzzle drunk as a puzzle master, and you got an answer, I think we should absolutely go for that. The other possibility is that I'm just a sober, healthy mathematician, and I'm going to die tomorrow because the pucka poisoned me. But I think that this is a better shoot.
Pertinent?
I want to hear from Aura
sorry,
first.
go ahead.
Look, I'm the honorary empath that keeps trying to become the empath, and Carlos is voting for this, so don't do this. Also, I will keep trying to become something. You won't stop me. You didn't stop me yesterday, and you won't stop me today, Asi.
Very
also, if I collapse, I probably collapse into an outsider, so don't do this, you know.
Farad, if you want to say something, please do.
Pertinent. I think everyone's getting Vortox information, and Sueli is pushing non-Vortox worlds, which is interesting. Wait, Vortox worlds? I don't know. Whatever. Sorry.
It'll take 4 votes.
Disregard that last part.
Farron, my point was, I don't think it's possible for Spire to have been the mathematician.
You're giving me too much credit with this crazy story as the demon.
Aura's enough. Aura's on the block. Kato?
Again, I just think that the reason why I didn't collapse into the puzzle master is because I picked someone who could not have been the puzzle drunk, and then I learned true info.
Second call for Nubs.
We're basically closing a world with Aura.
I'll also just say briefly, if it's not Aura, I think it might be Phoenix.
It might
be. That out there.
Aura?
Pyro, which of your neighbors you want me to nominate?
Well, if Aussie was still verified as possibly the empath, I wanted to go into Losi, but now I am indifferent.
I'll nominate Losi then.
That's why.
Again, I am trying to still find reason why I was denied the empath repeatedly, so I killed all my neighbors from the other side. I want to start with the other side, please.
Losi?
I think that's simply because 3 other players chose to learn numbers.
It'll take 4 to tie, 5 to execute.
I want to mention that if we lift off of it's kind of Sasubaka.
Yeah, I agree.
2 is not enough. Final call.
Evil team found.
We're gonna close this day in 10 with Aura on the block.
I just don't know what you think of me if you really think that's my demon story.
5, 4.
It's not what we think of you.
I mean, I'll never believe Kato and Ares ever again now, I guess.
Kato, is that a nomination?
No, I claim minion and guess Aura as all 3 demons.
Okay, wonderful, thank you.
Sure.
Aura, you've been executed, and the following players have collapsed to a state where they can only be dead. Aura, good night.
Okay.
This is a surprisingly normal game of Clocktower with the tea lady in full bluffs.
Yep.
Oh, you have no idea, Lucy.
Well, we have to tell Phoenix that a barber has died.
Yes, we do. I'm not sure what happens if uncollapsed players get barber swapped. I think we just say your character has changed.
Yes.
If they are collapsed, we tell them what they have become.
Yes.
So I'm going to tell Phoenix. This character's like,
basically, if Phoenix swaps himself with a minion, it's just you are an evil minion. That hasn't been waking.
Yeah.
Well, use your ability, actually. They can decline it.
Okay, sure. I think setting it again might confuse him, but
I think forcing him to make a choice could also confuse him, but shrug.
I think he'll get the idea. Either way, we'll see.
I could just call him in.
If he doesn't understand what's going on, then sure. If Phoenix does barber swap, it will mean that there is no kill tonight, and it will look like a mastermind day, which is very funny.
Yes.
If one of the minions gets executed, then it will eventually cause the minions to collapse, because if the demon gets executed, then
it has to be a mastermind day. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was talking about, or that's what I alluded to in chat.
Right.
All right, Phoenix isn't answering. I think we should just call him. We are kind of stuck until he does this.
Sure. Nope, there he goes. Swap Ares and Pion.
Pion? Pyro?
Who is Pion? Okay, sure.
Just gonna call him in.
Sure.
Okay, yeah, sorry.
You know what's going on.
Yeah, alright. Never mind.
I figured it out and then had to promote myself the ability.
That's all good.
I can't memorize every ability.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
And yes, pardon me. Yeah.
That is okay.
Pyro. And then the nightly pick, correct?
Sure.
Yes. Make a choice.
Aussie.
Aussie, sure.
Thank you.
Okay, so Biscuit is dead. Okay, so Ares is going to become the puzzle master. Ares becomes the clockmaker, and Pyro becomes the puzzle master. We should probably put the puzzle drunk on Ares, right?
I guess we don't strictly have to.
We don't have to, but it's like this refreshes both of their
Well,
abilities.
wait, no. Ares has to then guess what the number is for Clockmaker.
True.
And if they guess the correct number, they might not be puzzle drunk. But if they guess the wrong number, they have to be puzzle drunk.
That's true. That's true. But Pyro does become the puzzle master.
Pyro must become yes, puzzle master.
Pyro, you yep, okay. Boom. 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 Phoenix shaking this up.
A little bit, yeah. Swapping good players.
Pyro, you are good puzzle master.
I'm gonna ask Biscuit for a choice because it does matter. Because Lycan goes before the demon.
Biscuit was poisoned anyways, but
yes, sure. We don't want to confirm it being Puka.
It doesn't matter, but you do still have to get the choice.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Pyro, you are good. You are puzzle master.
Pick themselves, okay.
Sure. Ares, you are clockmaker.
Then Ares has to also have to make a choice as a clockmaker.
Make a choice.
Pick your number.
Yeah, because the puzzle drunk is floating now, yeah, Ares does have to make a choice.
Literally doesn't matter where else it would end up.
And we do need to prompt Aussie to make a choice.
Yes.
Aussie lays a 10. Yeah, you do. You sure do, buddy. Is a 10 for a mathematician mechanically possible? Probably not on a 12-player game.
It's not.
I'm not gonna do the math on how you what the maximum a mathematician can learn is. I'm gonna say a mathematician can learn any number.
Sure. Ares wants a 2, so Ares is puzzle drunk.
Yep. Ares is puzzle drunk. Okay, Aussie learns a 10.
I'm not changing the rolls at the top of the spreadsheet. I don't care.
Yeah, it's fine. Aussie says,
"Got it, Lamau."
Yep.
This isn't looking good for good at this point.
It's not looking good for evil. I mean, I think they have all of the tools to
if they figure out it's a mastermind, I guess. But
I think they were saying that they think that this is the team. I think that they have
that's
all the
true.
tools they
Aussie
need.
did point that out.
Yeah.
And then there'll be a 9 no deaths because Biscuit's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
all right. You're right. You're right. I think Good's got it now.
Let's do it. Let's find out.
And I am leaning into the fact that one of the minions at this point is a poisoner.
Good morning. The following players have collapsed into a state where they can only be dead. Biscuit.
Interesting.
I learned 10.
What?
I asked to learn 10. I learned 10. I'm either poison locked or I'm the capital D drunk.
What was your clockmaker number?
I'm curious if you're going to tell me that you're a clockmaker.
I am.
All right. What number did you get? Because I already gave my number.
I got a 2.
Okay. But yeah, I am the puzzle master now. I am confirmed a puzzle master.
Okay, I am clockmaker.
Okay.
But your number was a 1, wasn't it?
Yes, I had a 1 to start with.
I went Hecky.
Okay, I have an idea.
Okay.
But anyway,
I would like
Hello.
to puzzle master guess.
Let's get Clef in here. Hold on.
Okay.
Hello.
I would like to puzzle master guess Ares and learn Phoenix.
You do that.
Okay.
Oh fuck.
Yep, that's why good winning.
Yeah.
Yes, that's correct. However, if that's the case, I could have, like, if for example, if it's Vortox, I could have seen Lycanthrope, even though I'm actually the pixie to the monk. In which case, Spire was the monk. I became the monk.
Barbler.
And then
Okay.
I got a different number than Pyro, who was our other clockmaker.
Okay.
What'd you get?
I got a 2.
Interesting.
Okay, hold on. So, Pyro, were you turned into the
I am
puzzle
a puzzle
master?
master right now.
Oh boy!
I was told that I am the good puzzle master.
Okay. Ares learned something different than you. That was 2.
Yep.
Okay.
What Ares, you made a puzzle master guess before?
Yes, it was Aussie. I guess that Aussie was drunk and I learned Aura.
You learned Aura. Okay.
I trust
So-
everyone here. I am pretty certain that I am the fucking damsel.
Yeah.
Definitely possible, yeah.
That's possible.
Aura is just confirmed to be the barber, so we might as well add Aura in.
Yeah.
I think.
It could be Biscuit, technically.
Don't tell me what's going to be episode.
Oh, that's true.
Okay, so I tried to add Aura and he instantly declined.
He was like,
No,
nah.
don't tell me he's upset. Like, I don't fucking care. Whatever.
Like,
okay.
Oh no, you died in a game of Clocktower.
And those are our 3 bluffs. Because if Spire had to have been the lycanthrope, I know at least me and Carlos tried to wake up and choose somebody, and we're not allowed to.
Why did Farron die on night 3 then?
I suspect he was killed by the demon.
Yes.
So you every night you're like, I see 1, and they just give you a 1 back?
That's what's happening.
Interesting. So
Fighters are accounted for besides the drunk.
That could be me.
Okay.
It could have been me. I don't know.
There's more evidence that.
But how does that determine our 2 different? Wait, if someone else becomes a puzzle master, does someone else become puzzle master drunk?
Yes, I think. Well, actually, I'll clarify.
So puzzle master, if a puzzle master is swapped, the puzzle master drunk can end up potentially floating if needed. It's quantum. It's very complicated. It could happen. It might not happen. Like, yes, it might happen.
I'm mostly asking because a swapped puzzle master is a new puzzle master. Therefore, you
Correct.
can put it on someone else. That's
and then we
all
get
I
a fresh
really
guess. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Oh.
Uh,
I don't know. The order of my picks are Farron, Kato, then Biscuit.
All right. So, Ares, can you remind me what your puzzle master guess was?
Yes, my puzzle master guess was I guess that Aussie was drunk, and I learned Aura was the demon.
Okay, I guessed Ares is puzzle master drunk and learned Phoenix. So let's see.
So does that
Wait,
mean
that doesn't work.
Oh no, that does work. Oh shoot.
Wait, but Pyro, you're saying you got a number night
Barber
1.
swap. There was a barber swap. Me and Ares
Oh.
swapped, meaning Aura has to be the barber, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Because
Then-
Biscuit woke
then.
up. So chat, I believe we have a Baron, which means all 4 outsiders are in play.
Oh, pain.
Nominations are open. If you still want to gossip, you can.
Wait, the Biscuit was? Oh no, who did we execute? Or was the barber who I have on my grim as barber?
Was the barber, I think so. Yeah.
Ares, did you learn a number?
I did.
Okay. Cool.
It was not the same number as Pyro.
I think that indicates that it's a Vortox, probably.
Yeah, my assumption is Vortox.
Everything is starting to look that way. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like. It could just be a lot of poisoning with like a poisoner plus a Baron, and
Right.
having a puzzle master plus a drunk.
Do you mind sharing that number, Aries?
I got a 2.
Yeah, mine was a 1. Aries is a 2.
Maybe it's 3.
3 is looking very likely. And there are things that are lining up very heavily with that.
It makes me want to kill Kato.
Second call for nominations.
Jinx.
I nominate Kato.
Kato nominates Kato. Tell us why.
The people, the confirmed people know why.
All right, I'll take 3 votes.
I wouldn't vote this.
Yeah, 10 wants this too bad.
So
I'll keep it after.
I think part of the reason why Town wants to kill Kato is because I was probably lycanthrope and failed to kill Kato. What we need to be also aware that I failed to kill Farron as well, who died in the night. And there, nobody, you'd have to be a psychic demon to know, to arrange that.
True.
Actually, Biscuit, if I can counterpoint to what you're stating, a lycanthrope that has just newly come into play creates a new faux pas. With that being in quantum state, and we don't know exactly where that is, that could allow for Farron to survive despite being a good player. The fact that at that point thereafter, Kato also survived makes it a more compelling argument that Kato would be evil in that instant.
Are there any other nominations?
This is true. Also, one other thing for Kato's prosecution. I can't reconcile the unavailable puzzle master guess. Because that was Biscuit and Aura, right?
Final call.
Please keep building me as evil. Don't let it lift.
Pyro nominates Swelly.
Pyro nominates Losi. Tell me why.
In the event that I was trying to shoot for Empath at the beginning of the game and got a 1, and it was true, and it is actually a Clockmaker 3 between Swelly and Phoenix. Swelly could be the demon here in the event that if I try to keep pushing Empath, it would actually be true information in a Vortox game.
Losi, your defense.
That makes sense. I didn't understand that prosecution forever. That makes sense now. Yeah, I think we should leave it on Kato.
4 to tie. 5 to execute.
It should stay on me.
I agree we should leave it on Kato.
All right.
Like I said, I can't reconcile that puzzle master guess from Kato.
We're going to bed in 10 with Kato on the block. 5,
All by
4,
myself.
3, 2, 1. Kato has been executed, and the following players have collapsed into a state where they can only be dead. Kato.
Pyro.
Hi.
Good night.
Oh shoot! I thought they were devil's advocate for a little bit.
I was about to say, I have to.
Okay. One of the minions is dead. So if they execute the demon,
Yeah,
they don't collapse. They don't collapse yet.
Yeah, they don't collapse yet, but if they execute Phoenix, they collapse.
Yes. Okay, we just need a choice from Phoenix and
Aussie. Aussie's dead.
Aussie's gonna die, yeah.
Unless Phoenix picks himself for whatever reason.
Yeah. And no one else wakes up.
It's gonna be a very short night. I like it.
Yeah. I'm gonna quick pee break, chat. Actually, you know what?
That.
No, I'll wait till the end of the game.
You can do it during the day. Put me on follow and do it during the day.
Sure. Phoenix.
I already did that earlier.
Phoenix chooses Pyro. Okay, Aussie's dead.
All right.
I'm going to tell Aussie you did not wake up, just because we've been asking him to make choices. I'll wait. This has been a 1 minute night. I'll wait like a minute longer.
A little bit.
A literal minute. Yeah, I think that we are hurtling towards a mostly normal Grim reveal. There's now that the barber has been used, there's unfortunately no definitive way at all that Farron can collapse.
Yeah.
Between Cannibal and Undertaker, that was Pucka Boys on a night 2.
Yeah, if he would have gotten swapped with somebody else, then sure, that could have maybe collapsed eventually. But oh well.
Yeah. Oh wells. Yeah, Aussie is dead. Puzzle Master thing. Because Phoenix, I think, is bluffing. Phoenix is bluffing Empath and bluffing that he's going to try to choose a different number. So we have to allow a little bit of time for that, for us figuring out what number we have to give Phoenix. And I don't know what Losi's doing. Probably bluffing not waking, I think.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I've not really been following them.
I think that's what I heard them say.
Or maybe they're bluffing Damsel, so...
Yeah. Okay, Aussie learns. You do not wake.
We just wake up and he's dead. It's fine.
Boom. And yeah, I haven't shown chat the spreadsheet in a while. Here, let's peep the spreadsheet for a second because it's not that full because a lot of people started collapsing pretty quick.
Oh, I have chroma keying turned on, so all the green is actually getting chromed out because I wanted it to make it transparent.
Aussie says sad face.
Oh gosh.
Alrighty. Put that away. Boop. Let's wake up. Let's do it. Nothing else to do.
Alright.
That will be our last shot because we're going to be at Final 4.
Yeah.
Well,
we go Phoenix or Assy.
I think...
Or Atheist.
I think that starting clock 1 is true. Clock 2 is false.
Good morning. The following players have yada yada yada. Aussie's dead.
Hey.
Oh.
Here.
Well, that
there are 4 of you left.
I was building Phoenix and Aussie together.
I want to say that this is probably a better day that we sleep in the end.
Yeah.
In any world.
Execute a body because...
Ask for a 0, and you know what I got?
A 0? Oh my god, are you serious?
I am serious.
Okay, so from your perspective, you basically just can't see me as anything else but evil.
That is so far the case, or the Vortox might be right next to me.
Atheist, or I'm the mastermind.
I'm hoping you're the mastermind. In what world where we win?
So there's a superposition between you and me being the mastermind. Evil wins superpositionally.
Okay.
So if we execute Phoenix, I will become the mastermind because the game won't end.
Okay.
All right. See ya.
See ya.
Is there a good player who has never woken up? Is that the case for anyone?
I'm not.
Okay. So we should. Yeah, I'm just getting ahead of it because we're going to talk about it tomorrow. We should.
Like Losi as mayor, maybe, but that's putting a lot of trust in Losi.
Okay.
Yeah, then that mayor wins against Atheist, I think, as well, right? So.
Biscuit go try to say something.
Atheist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never woke up either. I mean, I don't know.
Are we actually thinking Atheist at this point?
Kind of, honestly.
Maybe, yeah.
No, all worlds are consistent without Atheist. I just think we should, because we're going to talk about it tomorrow, we should be considering it today.
Yeah.
I think it is plausible that I could be the Atheist, because I never woke up.
An Atheist being on the good team is indeed plausible.
Okay.
Also, was there no gossip kills this game?
None that we could discern. Until the gossip finally collapses.
Yeah, so it collapses into the gossip, and they've made several correct statements. It could just, collapse a lot of people in the dead.
So, that being said, the game will continue until as long as it can, right? So, I think before that happens, it would be like Spire was the gossip, right? And then I'm the damsel or the atheist or the whatever, right?
if a gossip collapses late in the game and a bunch of people have to die for that, like, we might sink the kills into dead players if we have to. It just depends on what people have chosen and whether it would be possible.
So, Aries, you claim to have been the initial puzzle master?
Yes, I got a puzzle master confirmed, yes.
What happened to you last night?
Nothing, because I was clockmaker?
Yeah, Aries became the clockmaker because I was barber swapped because you died, Aura. We believe you are the barber.
I believe so too.
That's why I made a puzzle master guess yesterday, because Aries told me they learned a 2, so I was like, well, that's inconsistent with me, so I'm just going to guess Aries. So I guessed Aries and chose Phoenix, and that was a valid guess.
Who died in the night along with Aura? It was Pharaon, right?
No, Biscuit.
Aura was executed.
It was Biscuit. Biscuit died in the night after Aura was executed.
So then, and Biscuit's claiming to have seen a token, so I do think Aura must be the barber.
Nominations are open.
I swear I try so hard to not be the barber.
If Pyro and Aries are telling the truth, which I think is likely.
It could still hypothetically be a Vortox game, and we're on Final Four.
Yeah.
I
Aaron,
do agree with that.
You said you got incorrect info off of Spire.
Correct. Yes.
That could be a minion poisoning the cannibal.
So
true.
I don't think Pharaon is the cannibal. I think Pharaon's the Undertaker, because he's claiming to have seen a token on night 2 after Spire was executed. And the Pixie, Spire isn't claiming to have been the Pixie. I guess Pharaon could be the cannibal poisoned by Spire, the evil character, and seen a token, but I don't think so.
Oh.
Do I hear any
more likely to be an Undertaker?
This is your Final Four.
What character did Pharaon see?
Excuse me.
So what I saw at night, so night 3 after we executed, night 2 after we executed Spire, I saw the mathematician token. So either I was the cannibal who got the pixie ability and saw that there was a mathematician in play, or I was the Undertaker who saw Spire as the mathematician. Either way, that is incorrect information.
I guess, yeah, you could be either of those. Sorry, Pyro.
Do we just... Are we wanting to realistically just sleep and do funny hard Vortox, even though we think it's the most likely world is Vortox?
We can execute that dead body.
Yeah, I know. That's
Pyro call for nominations.
I guess Pyro nominates Spire.
Pyro nominates Spire. Tell us why.
If all 3 evils are alive, then I guess we lose. If we don't execute, then we might lose. If there are no evils, then hooray. I don't know.
What do you think, Spire?
Slay the Spire.
Yeah.
From your perspective, Pyro, there can't be 3 evils alive, though, right?
Yeah, because
if I believed I was wanting to become an empath, no, Aries can't be.
Force money?
So yeah, there can't be 3 evils alive. We're good.
We are going to bed with the corpse of Spire on the block in 10, unless I hear any other nominations.
Well, because you're saying you got Barbersoft with Aries, and
yes, I did forget that Aries was, I guess, still alive for
2.
Yeah.
Hey! I can't build evils. Yeah.
Spire has been executed, and the following players, yada yada yada. Good night.
Can I return to a quantum state of alive and dead?
No.
In an atheist game, yes. But...
All right. I mean, nothing of real relevance. So
it's very difficult for evil to win here, actually.
If Phoenix chooses Losi, then no mastermind. But I think either way, yeah, we'll see. It just requires Aries, who's going to be the last good player alive, to nominate correctly.
Yes, it requires that.
So yeah, assuming that Phoenix chooses Aries, yeah, we're probably gonna have a mastermind day. And yeah, I mean, on Final 2, it absolutely could still be Atheist.
Yes, you're correct. It just...
We'll see if they're
going to think that world. All right, Aries it is.
Aries it is. So poisoned.
Yeah, this is a case where Mastermind is actually working against the evil team, I think.
It's not really working against the evil team. If Mastermind wasn't in play, then the game would just end. So
yeah, I guess.
It's really just extending the game a little bit.
It
doesn't... Yeah. Without Zambul on the script, Mastermind in Final 3 doesn't do a whole lot, but earlier in the game it does help.
Yeah.
Again, Mag, it wouldn't be a feels bad, because it's giving the good team an extra chance if they choose to execute a player in Final 3 in an Atheist game. This is technically...
right.
It technically helps everyone. Especially if they have reason to believe that it's a DA and a Poisoner, or a Baron. Like, if they have reason to believe there's no Mastermind, that's a good hint.
All right, well...
Iroh's dead? Yeah, there's nothing else to do.
Let's go wake him up.
Yeah, we still... There's Phoenix's numbers, whatever, 2 minutes. Yeah.
He said he got a 0 yesterday, and that was his first pick, so...
Yeah, let's...
How would Al-Hadikia work in quantum mechanics?
It wouldn't.
Good morning, town. Pyro is dead.
Understandable.
This is your final 3.
Phoenix, I'm curious what happened.
Sure. Well, I've gotten ones most of the game except the night 5, so before last night. I got 0, and last night I also got 0. I did take your advice to ask for a 3, and that was invalid.
So
I have to be empath, but the numbers are screwed up.
That would be Vortox, yeah.
It has to be Vortox or Atheist.
Yeah.
Now the trick is which one.
Wait, you got a 0 between Aussie and Aries?
No, when Pyro and Aries.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Aussie was already dead.
But they just confirmed each other with the barber swap, so
exactly.
That 0 is correct.
I think it's just Atheist then.
Or they're both evil, or it's Atheist.
No, I think it's just Atheist. Like,
yeah, I think
it feels Atheist.
Like, unless it's a Clockmaker 3 and Phoenix and Losi are explicitly evil, my assumption is Atheist.
Yeah. From my perspective, either Ares is the Vortox with Pyro the minion, or it's an Atheist.
I think
I guess Phoenix
is
the demon.
I think Phoenix is trying to figure out their information. Losi is really trying to solve the game. Ares has confirmation. I think they're all good.
I have confirmation.
We had
or
the no you can't puzzle guess, and then 2 puzzle guesses thereafter. Heavily implies Atheist.
And Aura also has confirmation.
I didn't come out with it because at that point it was redundant, but I also tried to puzzle guess after that, and I was denied.
After Kato or after Ares?
After both, because immediately after I puzzle guess, they called me, so...
All right, chat.
Because it's important.
All right, town. This is your final 3. Choose wisely.
I will personally vote for Atheist. If it is like either Phoenix or Swelly is evil, then GG. Well played.
Yeah, I'm in agreement there.
Right, Phoenix nominates Clef and Elbrar.
All right, Phoenix nominates the Storytellers. Tell us why.
I think everything that needs to be said has been said.
What's our defense? Y'all clearly didn't study up on your quantum mechanics, because the game will collapse into a state where you're all very sad if you do this.
Yeah, we told you don't look in the box.
If you look in the box, all of this falls apart. Are you sure you want to look in the box?
It only falls apart because you're both just hiding in there, waiting for us to come look for you.
Hey, storytellers. I literally tried to look at every single one stayed between 1 and 0, and I wasn't rewarded for it. I want you there.
All right, well, it'll take 2 votes to look inside the box.
there even be an atheist on this script, or is it just the agnostic? Because we don't know whether or not.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, valid point.
That's a good point.
8. All right, 9 votes is plenty. 9
There are
votes.
4 votes left.
9 votes cannot be overturned. The town has decided to execute the storytellers. You've decided to open the box and observe in what state the Cabot and Cat exist.
This is why this double slit experiment acts so weird, because the Cabot and the Cat are eating the photons.
Good game.
True.
Good game
GG.
indeed. And I am pleased to announce that you open the box and you find that the Cabot and the Cat are dead. Because the evil team has won.
Tragic.
Lowsy, but
GG's.
Congratulations to Phoenix, your Pucka,
oh,
and to
Oh my god.
Kato and Losi, who are our minions this game who never managed to collapse between the Mastermind and the Baron.
Oh man. So we had that extra life either way.
If you would have been executed there, Phoenix, Losi would have collapsed into the Mastermind, and we would have woken up with 2 players alive.
It would have been obvious, yes.
Our other singular remaining uncollapsed player was Farhan, who, on night 2, learned Mathematician and was Pucka poisoned on that night. So he could have been a poisoned cannibal or Undertaker. We'll never know. Everyone else, though, did manage to collapse. So congratulations.
And not only did you manage to collapse, everyone else managed to collapse by the middle of day 3.
Yeah, well done, well done. We've got Biscuit, your pixie, who learned Lycanthrope, which, of course, was Spire. When Spire was executed on day 1 and Biscuit chose the player on night 2, forced that into happening. Biscuit did choose Farhan, and Farhan chose to wake up, which meant that Farhan was the faux pas, of course. Ares was your starting puzzle master, who guessed that Aussie was the demon and learned Aura. That was, of course, false. Was the puzzle drunk. Guessed that Aussie was the puzzle drunk and learned Aura was the demon. That was, of course, false, because Aura was your barber, and Aussie was your drunk. Who saw
10.
the token?
10.
Pyro was your starting clockmaker, who learned a 1. Pyro was your starting puzzle drunk. And then when Aura died and Pyro and Ares swapped, Ares learned a clockmaker 2, because Ares became the puzzle drunk. Pyro guessed that Ares was the puzzle drunk and learned that Phoenix is the demon, which is true.
Damn.
Carlos was your damsel, who was executed.
Nice.
And Furrow was your gambler, who gambled that Pyro was the empath and died. Your bluffs were empath, monk, and tea lady, and that was uncertainty principle.
Wow.
Also,
no fool chance.
Also, and Spire was Pucka poisoned on night 1, which is why he had to die when he was executed. He could not have been, even if he was the fool, he would not have survived.
Okay.
Oh, that's wild.
Yup.
Yeah, on day 1 we executed Spire. We were like, oh man, we executed our leech host.
That's when Phoenix collapsed into the Pucka.
Yeah. I swear to God, this has happened every single time we've run Quantum. The demon has chosen a player on night 1, and then day 1, either the choice or the demon has been executed, instantly collapsing the demon. This happens every time.
Every time.
That's wild.
I guess the demon doesn't have a ton of choices that way.
Yeah, I mean, the demon is either the Vortox or the Lucca.
Wait, I was kind of right. It was kind of minion lift.
I like Puka, so it's nice to win as one.
Yeah, well done.
Or at least not suck.
So yes, Pyro.
So I was the puzzle drunk clockmaker.
That's correct. So
Okay.
to explain some of the choices, on the first night, Biscuit and Pyro both tried to be the pixie. Biscuit won the roll-off, so Biscuit got to be the pixie, and then we went to Pyro's second choice, which was a number. 5 people tried to learn a number, and Empath was a bluff. So only 2 of you could actually learn a number, and the people who won the roll-off was Aussie and Pyro. And Aussie learned a 0, so Pyro immediately collapsed into the clockmaker, who had to be drunk.
Wow.
And Aussie was the mathematician who was probably drunk, but you could have been a sober math with the 0 if some other things fell into place. But they fell into place such that, yeah, you had to be the drunk.
Okay.
Actually, the puzzle guess that Ares made is what collapsed you two.
Yeah, yes. You two both had to be either the puzzle drunk or the drunk for a good majority of that game. And then Ares' puzzle guess collapsed those into place.
And also collapsed Carlos and Aura into place. Like that single puzzle guess collapsed 5 people.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Front.
So, am I correct in saying that all of our information was drunk apart from the pixie, maybe?
Hey, the gambler was sober, but other than that, yeah.
Pixie, Gambler, Lycanthrope, Pixie were sober and healthy at the time of like first day and stuff. Like they weren't affected by outsiders and whatnot.
Yeah, this do be a barren game with the pucka.
Unfortunately, Biscuit picked somebody who chose to wake, so had to be the faux pas, and then an evil player, and then themselves, but also would have died to the pucka that night anyway.
Yeah, Biscuit,
so,
you were pucka poison when you chose Kata anyways.
That's what I figured.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think in retrospect we made a very small mistake that didn't materially impact the game, which is that Carlos, you attempted to choose a player on night 2, right?
I did, yeah.
So you could have been the sober cannibal who gained the lycanthrope ability from Spire. We just, I think, forgot to account for that. So theoretically, we should have rolled off between Furrow and Carlos, who both tried to do a sober, valid thing. But we just pushed Carlos to don't wake because we needed a do not wake.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Between Carlos and Farron, you mean?
No, between Carlos and you. Because
Farron could have still been in the Undertaker at that point.
Yeah, but would have had to be pucka poison either way. Yeah, Carlos could have. Maybe it was a 3-way roll off. I don't know.
We needed somebody that didn't wake.
Yeah, basically,
okay.
we made that call instead of rolling off. It didn't materially affect the game. Pretend that we rolled off.
To be fair, though, with Furrow dying, it kind of hit the pucka no death night. So shrug.